Smart Black Woman TV. Today is September, Wednesday, the 7th. As we did last week, I'm coming into the studio. Of course, I was leaving work late today, and I keep forgetting to leave work on Wednesday, and I don't usually work late. But I got a big project ahead of me, so I got to get it done. So let's get on over here in the studio. I'm wrapping it up. Made it home. I'll be right with you. Thank
So
you
how was
so
your day,
much to
Mom?
every one of you for joining.
How was your day?
It's great. You had a great day.
Yes, I did. Just preparing
Good.
for a busy week next week.
All
Business
right.
new business ventures popping. So I'm excited about that. We have
Okay.
some day parties that we'll be throwing, and I'm excited to tell everyone about it. But once it gets closer to the date, then we'll be able to tell you a little bit more. But we were getting ready for that and an exciting weekend, and of course, I've been busy. So I've been busy with a lot of stuff, and on top of all of that, I still been going strong with my with going vegan. I know last time you said we
Nice.
would do it together.
Exactly. So I did. I came up with a date actually, and as I said, as I announced last week. I said
Oh,
to everyone I'm going to give a date, and that date is
oh,
September 25th. So if you're willing to join us September 25th on a 90-day challenge, it's going to be very difficult for me. It's a big change of not eating any meat. How about that? So, but I'll only be eating fish, tuna, and that's about it.
okay, that's like a pescatarian diet right there, and it is not easy. I'm telling you. I
I
started
guess I would
early.
say, yeah. So I'm going to be doing that. If you guys are ready to join us, please come on in and join us on this 90-day challenge. It's going to be great for all of us. So please come on and engage. Also, during those 3 months, I'd like to talk about it every Wednesday and how we all progressing and how we're feeling after going vegan. So it's big. I'll be ready for it. So I'm kind of like making it my way into the studio.
Uh-oh, her phone's breaking up. I'm not sure if she can hear me.
A
Not
little
sure if
bit
y'all
more
can
than
hear
I
me.
needed to. Okay.
You're almost there. She made it. She made it.
I'm back. So let me get over here.
Can everybody hear her okay? Is anybody in the listening? I wonder if they can hear you okay. You sound a little
Yeah,
muffled.
hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me, Charles?
It's a little muffled, but I can understand what you're saying.
Okay. So let's get in here. Let's see. All righty then. We're in. We're
My
in.
green tea.
Oh, got
All
it.
right, Greg and Ebony. All right, my new homeowners. Little bro
Yes.
and little
Hey,
sis. I'm so
Gregory,
proud of y'all.
Ebony,
Congratulations.
congratulations on your new home.
Right, a huge accomplishment. How does Greg now? 25, Mom?
Gregory is now 25. Yes.
Yep, 25 years old. He bought his first home, and he's also graduating college. So that's awesome. All within a few months of one another. So that's a great accomplishment. I'm so proud of my little
Yes.
bro.
Yes, we
Looks like
are.
Mom did a good job or something.
Yes, we're overly excited and proud of Gregory. And Ebony also, she also did the same things. She got her bachelor's degree as well, about a month shy of Gregory getting his. And we would just want to congratulate them on such a job well done, staying focused and doing what needs to be done to take care of everything. Of course, I have to get my stand for my phone because I don't want to
It's
hold
all
the phone
good.
for an hour.
It's all good. This shows that our show is authentic. We're not just sitting in front of the camera rehearsing on what we're gonna say. It's real raw cut feed right here, you know?
Exactly. This is the reality talk show here. So, yes.
But
So, I don't know what happened to my. I don't know if you guys see me, but I can
we see
only
a
see
picture of
my
you.
profile picture. Picture. Hmm? Oh,
There you go.
there I go. There I am. I'm back. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in with us. And please engage and give us your comments on how you feel about things we talk about here in the studio. We would like to hear from everybody. Charles and I, we talk a lot and we discuss a lot of things. Life, just our journey of life and what we do and accomplish every day. Charles has gone on his vegan diet and he's doing
Yeah,
very
you said
well.
it's in the
Charles,
skin,
also,
you know.
I too want to congratulate you on the journey, on your journey of
Hmm.
exercising. Charles now have a little bit of a six pack forming up in there.
Yeah, that tire gone. I
Good
don't have that
stuff, great
tire around
stuff,
my
great
waist.
stuff. Yes, that's a great stuff. I mean, accomplishments. And then to see when you work hard, play hard, and then you start to look at
Mm,
all, feel good about
excuse me.
yourself and look good too. So congratulations on everyone. And those of you out there, their accomplishments and goals that you've been reaching and you've reached them and you see your progress is going well. Congratulations to congratulations to you as well. We want to acknowledge you. So if you can comment and let us know what your accomplishments were this last week that we haven't heard from you. So let's do it. Come on with the comments. What is it that you have done? What were your goals? And we're going to get off into the show. We have a lot of topics we want to discuss today, and they're very interesting topics. Charles is going to
I'll
lead us
lead the
with
way.
those topics. So he's going to take lead today in our segment and communications we're going to have. As we say, like, comment, and share our videos, and also engage. Give us your disagree to agree, agree to disagree. We're always going to have differences, but we would like to hear from you whether it's positive or negative. That's what makes our show better. That's what
I
makes
don't
us
know about
better
that.
communicators as well.
Whether positive or negative, mom said that, but if you got a negative comment, you keep it right where you at. You know, it's all positive vibes over here. But anyway, I'll go ahead and carry on and lead the way. But I had a few short topics that I wanted to touch on. Mom, you mentioned that someone in Illinois and out in the suburbs, well, I'm sorry, they bought the winning ticket for the $1.36 billion, and no one has actually
Claimed it.
claimed the money yet, which is crazy to me. I don't know what I would do first. What would you do
Ooh,
first
wait.
with that much
What
money?
would you do with 1.36 billion, not million, $1 billion? And you have a ticket. You lost the ticket? If I lost a ticket worth that much, I'm just going to work the rest of my life. I'm going to work the rest of my life. 96, I'll still be working.
So
That will be
you
a
would
punishment to myself. That will be a punishment to myself. I will just keep working. I will be 98. I will be still working.
so you will continue working or you will quit work? I didn't hear that.
I will continue working. I will be so upset with myself to lose a ticket for $1.36 billion.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed. It, it was not meant for me to be rich, wealthy, rich, rich. That is riches. It wouldn't be meant
But
for
they
me.
have to, you would think they would have it on video camera and kind of place the surveillance tape out and say, like, who is this? Someone, does anyone recognize this person, you know?
I don't know. I think that person may have, like sometimes I do. I will buy a ticket and I will put it away and not even look at the ticket.
The must,
And
you
I
see them
think that
outside.
person may have done that, even thrown the ticket away
Mm,
without even looking at it. I'm making my business now to look at all tickets to make sure they're not winners when I do play, because you never know. That situation that's going on right now where there's a big winning, I don't know, maybe they're getting everything together. Maybe they need attorneys. Maybe they need security. Maybe it's hard to claim that money when it's so huge. Because I know that people go through a whole lot when big money like that is won in a lotto. You have to leave home. You have to be anonymous, change your names, change your address. A lot of things happen when you win big money, I hear. So maybe the person has not yet claimed because of that. And right now, I know it's getting very close to it expiring that they can claim it. So, maybe they'll come the day before and go on and claim it. Oh my goodness, it is a lot.
right. So good luck, whoever it goes, whoever it belongs to, the rightful owner of that ticket. I hope that they get it. You know, I'm praying
Yeah.
that that person gets it. I want to see somebody with it. It would be a shame for no one to get it, you know?
Yes, you deserve to win it. If you want it, you deserve it. So
That's
yeah.
right.
Right. So what else you got for us, Charles?
Okay. Um, so to I try to stick to positive subjects because I don't like to focus on negative things. But sometimes there are a few subjects and topics that I feel we need to talk about, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes we create stigma around certain topics and subjects, but that doesn't take away the fact that it needs to be discussed and talked about within just families, you know, and
Right.
households. So the first one was with Twitter. Twitter refused to remove child pornography from their platform on their website, um, and because they said that it didn't violate any of their, I guess, rules within Twitter. It just, to me, it sounds like they need to rewrite the rules then, because it was child pornography. That should be the end of it right there. You know, it
Right.
shouldn't have to follow under anything else after that. They say that the child was
Exactly.
between 13 and 14 years old, and the parents sent state government issue ID to prove the fact that this child was underage, you know, and even after
Mm-hmm.
showing them proof, they still wouldn't remove it. They denied it. This child, and they said that the post had about over 2,000 shares, over
Mm-hmm.
150,000 views. And I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't imagine my child being 13 years old having to go through something like this. They said that the
Right.
child attempted to commit suicide, which is crazy, you know? So I wanted to bring that up so people can be aware of what's going on out here. They still have issues going on with Twitter. So to me, it sounds like Twitter is almost like that's like a attack. That's attacking our children and our households, you know.
Yes.
And I just like to bring up certain topics that way we can get the word out and we can protect one another from things like that.
Yes, and also check your children, when they have these phones and they're posting and sending things out. You never know what's really going on when they have these communications with friends and what they're doing in their bedrooms when they're talking to different people. You have to check these phones when your children are underage, because a lot of things go on, in those phones, and children tend to do those things foolishly, and they get out there. They get out there in social media, like this parent right now is dealing with trying to get it taken down, and the child is going through so much. a trauma regarding it, wanting to commit suicide in some, of some sort. So yeah, that is very disheartening just to hear from
Right.
Twitter, that they are not taking upon themselves of, policies that really need to be in place, to protect everyone when it comes to any laws that have been broken. Because in the United States or wherever it is, child pornography, is very bad. I don't know, out of some countries, I don't know what age limit, as a child and what you can put out there would be. But yeah, but in the United States, it's against the law, and I only know the laws and the policies of the United States. And I think the social media networks should also follow the laws, and add them to the rules and policies of the social media platforms. So yeah, that is something, to think about, and people need to understand, how easy this information can get out there. And in speaking about that, we were talking about, children and teenagers, where people are not talking to their children anymore about the sexual activities that go on. You got to understand that that is still something that parents need to talk about. And as we were discussing, Charles and I, about protection, the protections that your teenagers need to continue to use. And this is not only for teenagers. We now have to protect ourselves as adults if you're out there sexually active.
Right.
Use condoms and go and take these tests, HIV tests, syphilis test, gonorrhea, all those different things, when you're dating. When you're dating, a lot of things go on, and you tend to have sex second day, third day, but you want to be safe when in doing that. Not only the condom is going to protect you all the time, so a lot of actions that may take place, you may have to be careful about.
Right.
Yeah,
Wrap it
so
up.
wrap it up. That's
Right.
today's topic. Wrap it up. Wrap up your child's communication with cell phones and wrap it up sexually. So
Right. And I
those
think
are
but it's important to talk to our kids, about different things that are going around and all the different diseases. It's just so much
yeah,
going on. We got monkeypox and everything, So
right.
it's important to know about those things because those are things that the teachers just can't do. The teachers can't do everything.
Yes.
So I know when I was in school, high school, I left uh, those different classes where we discussed STDs and babies. We discussed things like that, but I still walked away not knowing what the hell we really talked about.
Right.
So it's important that we still talk about these things as parents and big brothers, big sisters, everything.
Yes, yes, and people in general, you have to talk about these things. Even if you're meeting someone, we have grown adults that shy away from these conversations, and this is, you have to talk about it, because this is life, and sexual education for everyone is very important in how you carry yourself and protect yourself. Because now you have monkeypox out there, something that's killing you. You have syphilis, HIV, AIDS, things like that is out there,
Right,
and it can be um, that it can be an issue for you,
right.
and
It's
it's on in
deadly.
your life
Exactly.
forever, and something you have to take medications for. So take care of yourselves. That we try to have these conversations so that people are comfortable with them and not shy away from not having the conversations. We must speak out and speak loud when it comes to things like this. We have to do a lot of things for our health. Not only exercising, as we talk about health, and working out, and what we're eating every day. A lot of different things we talk about that it pertains to our health. So we need to focus more on that. And we're not doctors, we're just day to day people, just like you. And we
Giving
have
advice
families
based
as
on life
well. We have
experience.
children. We must talk about a lot of different things.
Hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. But
Mm-hmm.
all right, so for the next topic, there was one thing. Well, we last night we discussed different things that you think that that things that I would want someone to do if they were courting me or trying to get my attention when it comes to dating, first dates, and just do's and don'ts of first dates and the courting process of relationships. When I think about that, I think of I think of butterflies when I think of the beginning of a relationship and certain things that you look out for because I can't help but to see relationships that go bad, and you sit and wonder, well, why did y'all ever get into a relationship with one another? Because it seems like you can't stand one another so bad. Why did you ever get into a relationship? So I think back of times that I was in that situation, and I really didn't take much time to get to know that person or myself. I just feel like it's important to know exactly what you're looking for before you get into a relationship. That way you're ready for a person. That way, two people that are ready for a relationship come together versus you being halfway there and not necessarily knowing what's next. But,
Right. Right.
but
And courting. Courting. My dad used to call it coating. Coating. And a lot of y'all know my age is coating. That's what he's talking about. Yeah. Courting is the proper word. Coating is what we did when we were young. And those are and my dad would say, Nita is not coding. And I wasn't coding either. I was not. I
what did
would
that
tell
mean?
that guy when my dad said Nita's not coding. He would say, the guy would say, what did your dad say? And I would say, he said, I'm not dating. So I would have to translate coding, okay? And here's translation that goes with it to get people to understand, what it meant. This is old say. That's the way they say it. I guess down in the South where my dad was from, it was coding. It wasn't dating. What we call it now. It's dating. We want to be a
Right.
little bit more sophisticated in our conversations now, and that was one thing we talked about. But we do talk about relationships, and when you are courting, you courting, you having different relationships, but you're dating one person, and you're so upset and outdone by that person in that date that you have had that you're giving up on dating. And it's not to
Mm.
give up. You can't think that one person is going to give you everything. Take time in those relationships. The first thing you want to do is not have sex. The first day, you just not, and unless that's what you're out there coding to do.
My,
If you're coding to have sex, then that's what you're doing. But if you're coding to have a relationship and make something out of it, have a partner, someone that you can confide in and companion, then you're gonna take time, with that person. You're gonna find out all about them, find out their family members, what they do. Do they work or do they not? Do they own their own businesses? What is it that interests you? Which is very important because these little small things that you don't, some of the things that you don't talk about can revisit that relationship later on, and you can be
mm,
very upset because you're
right,
feeling as though I didn't know you were like that, and
right.
you really know. You now know now. Well, now you do. So
Do you
it's
think
good to
sex
have
should be
long,
out?
long dating relationships, huh?
So you think sex should be out? Like even if the flow is going right, just the way you kind of imagined it would go, and you see there's chemistry there. Do you think it should be a thing where we wait a certain amount of time before we engage in the sex, or you think it should just be what?
Yes. Yes, I sure do. I think you should, just like the 90-day challenge. There should be a 90-day challenge.
The 90-day challenge. All right, we
Yes,
starting a
because
new
in that
challenge.
90 days, you know what? In that 90 days, you're going to have all the conversations that you want to have. You're going to know about that person. That person's probably going to walk away, or that person's going to be there. In that 90 days, you're going to feel so much better about yourself
Yeah,
because you didn't have sex.
right. And
See, if
it
you
builds
have
up anticipation for sure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And I think it's and I think it makes the relationship founder. Am I saying founder?
Fond,
You
fonder, right?
know,
And I
yeah.
guess I agree with that. I agree with that. And have I tried it before? I think I've tried it once. You know, my generation, we don't try things like that too often. You know, it's about if you feel it, it's about going and getting it, right? But I wouldn't be opposed to doing something or doing something like that because number one, it does build up the anticipation, and I feel as though it's important to establish some sort of intimacy without having sex, you know, and figure out what one another like. And you may discover that y'all don't even like y'all not a good fit for one another, you know. And I think that having sex with someone is giving up a part of you. So
Hmm.
every time you have sex, you give up a little piece of you every single time. So giving it out to
That
strangers, people that don't really matter and count, I think that's for me, that's not a good idea. For the next person, to each his own. It may work for the next person, but for me, I just prefer to keep that tight. You know, it's mine. It
and it's
belongs to
fun. You
me.
know, I think it makes it more interesting. It makes it more fun.
Right,
That you do. You care more about each other. At that point because you two are doing something together. That's your first bond with one another that you have delayed that part of the relationship to move on to the more interesting things about you because sex is not everything in a relationship. You have
right,
to not only have that there, but there are so many other things in a relationship that can make your mood swing, and you
right.
don't want those mood swings where they're on a negative side. You want good things to look at and talk about. So yeah, I think so. 90 days. Okay, you're hot pants. So give you 30 days. But at least give it some time. Give relationships some time. And a lot of people out there, about dating. When it comes to dating, a lot of people aren't dating. They say
Right.
they want someone, but they're not going anywhere to get them. And then
You
the
say that to
women,
me all the
the
time.
women are mainly, they're waiting on Jesus to come down and push the man in the house or down the steps to when they have to kiss. And God has given you a mouth and legs to speak. So go, speak. Don't be so stuck up. Don't
Right,
be looking so much at the physical part of the person because that I mean there you have to have an attraction for the person that you want to be with, of course, but don't be
right,
so stuck up in yourself to where that your previous relationships have ruined everything in the next relationship. You're still who you are. So if you
right.
decided that you don't want to date anymore, it was within you anyway. You didn't want to date the last person you were with. So you just think about that. Because if you're a great person and you know you're a great person, you continue to go on in the relationships. And these are things that people don't look at and pay attention to when they come to dating and things like that. I don't know what happened with Charles. His phone dropped. He is outside and tuning in today, but he'll be back maybe. Hopefully, his phone didn't die, but I'm still here. So, dating is a very touchy subject for a lot of people, especially ones that have been in long term relationships and relationship is no longer going on. They feel they want to be alone for a little while, but once they are in the house alone, they really feel that loneliness. But you can continue to go on and have nice relationships and have fun or have just a companion, someone you can talk to. And these are things that we sometimes not award ourselves with, and that's companionship. A lot, many women and many men too are going through the same things. There are many fish in the sea. God has made many of us ones that are for you. So it'd be great. And Charles is back with us. And as we were saying, Charles, companionship is a beautiful thing, and just telling people to continue on and have companionship so you can have some joy and happiness and excitement in your life, and I think that's one thing that people tend to shy away from because they're feeling some kind of way because of the past. And I don't think
Mm.
they should let the past control their future. So this is something a conversation that we try to have, just to create families and create happiness within everyone. So yeah.
Mhm.
So what happened to you, George? Your phone dropped?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. You know, it happens. It happens to me too.
But another question. Mom, have I've never asked you about your bucket list. Have you ever created a bucket list of things that you wanted to do?
I have not. I have not created a bucket list because I guess I don't create a bucket list that I'm going to jump out of a plane. I
Why
don't
not? You don't
create
want to
a
jump out of
bucket
a plane?
list. I don't create a bucket list that I'm going to, I don't create a bucket list. I just do it. And there are things in life I just decide to do it. If I want to go I want to go out of the country, I want to go over to Africa, I just do it. I buy a ticket, I get the passport, make sure the passport's in place or whatever, and I go. It's just
Okay.
like a trip. I'm flying home. I'm flying to St. Louis. I'm flying to Illinois. I'm flying to Atlanta. I'm flying to Vegas. I'm flying to Chicago. Wherever I'm flying to DC, I just decide to do it. I don't make bucket lists. I feel like life is gonna
Too
be what it
short.
is. I just take it in stride. Yeah, I
And
try
and
to
I like
enjoy
that.
every moment of my life. That's my bucket list is to laugh every day.
I hear that's a good thing to be on your list. Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
And
and continue on with life and just enjoy life. And I've never done it. So a lot of people have bucket lists. Do you have one?
I do. And I've always been the type that didn't like to plan everything. I'm a lot like you. I like to just go out and do it, and you
Hmm.
can't plan for everything. And there was a story that I read that there was a guy that planned for everything in his life. He waited to wear his favorite outfit. He waited to go to his favorite place to
Wow.
eat until a certain time of his life, and he passed away before he actually got to that date. So that the story more of that story was to live your life for the moment, and you can't necessarily plan for everything. So I
Yeah.
agree with what you said. But I do have a bucket list at the same time, and one of them is to jump out of an airplane.
Oh, yeah. I figured I won't be jumping with you, Charles.
Why not? It'll be fun. They say you jump out with someone else. They don't let you jump alone. So,
Excuse me, your mom probably have a heart attack.
but yes.
I'm not gonna even make it on the edge. I'll be in the back of the plane.
What do you think your next travel place, your next travel destination is? Where do you want to go?
I am going to first. I'm going to go to DC, and then I'm going to California.
Nice, nice.
Yes, those are the two places I will be going.
I like DC a lot with all the Smithsonian museums and um, what is it, the National Negro Museum? Not sure what they
Hmm.
call it. I forgot the
Yeah,
name of it to be exact, but it's very nice. I went a couple of times and it was nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I will be going to visit those places. I'm also going to go over to Alaska.
Mm,
I
all
do want to
right.
go to Alaska.
I've always wanted to go to the on a cruise in Alaska to see the whales.
Oh yeah.
It's, it seems boring, but I've always something that I've always wanted to do. It's definitely on my bucket list.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'm going to be going. I'm going to be going to quite a few places. I'm just really trying to get where we have our little puppy that is little old man dog, and he is getting old, and it
Oh,
prevents us from really exploring the life that we really want. So when he is finally 115, we're going to start those. Because he's about 90 something right now, and he's still here surviving. And when you look at his quality of life, you look at the doctor always said that when he stops eating, Well, he runs for food every day. So it looks like his quality of life may be a few more years, with us. So after those years have passed, we're going to travel quite a bit, and I'm ready.
Uh,
I'm
don't
ready
sound
to
so
take it.
excited.
So I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. I will be going many places. I'm not too fond of flying very long flights. I know a lot of people like, I want to go to Africa. I want to go, to China. I want to go to the Netherlands. Of course, I want to go to the Netherlands. I want to go to Australia. Um,
Mhm.
but I don't see myself on the plane that long.
Australia, I heard that's a long
Flight,
travel.
16 hours, I think that one is. Yeah,
Wow. And I
yeah.
could do
And
it
I
if I
think
was on one of those real fancy flights where you had the bed and that little personal suite. I can do it all day long.
oh no.
I wouldn't want to
I,
get off then.
I'll be ready to get off the plane in 2 hours.
I know,
I've
right?
had enough of that. I'm ready to go down now. I'm ready to just be there. So yeah, that's just me though. Maybe things will change sometime or another, but that's my feeling about flying. I just don't like to fly a long flight, you know. So I may do it one day.
So one other, all right, cool, cool. No, I'm just kidding. But so we're getting ready for what, Amendment 3, huh? Here in St.
What
Louis
is
in
that?
Missouri. Amendment 3, where they're gonna amend the prohibition of marijuana use. So it'll be legal for adult usage, 21 and older.
In Missouri.
Right. And so everyone that was convicted for having marijuana and things like that, it would also help them as well.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. That'll be great. That'll be great.
I'm looking
Thank you,
forward to it.
Missouri.
November 8th, it'll be on the ballot. Make sure y'all vote yes. And we'll be
So
throwing
yeah,
some
make
events
sure
leading
you
up to
vote.
that.
Make sure you vote, vote, vote. And then speaking of that, we have an event that's going to be coming up in October. Missouri Cannabis Coalition is going to have a great event. So we ask a lot of you to come out. We're going to be selling tickets to that event. It's going to be a wonderful event. We're going to have quite a few dispensaries there. We're going to have some food trucks may be there. A lot of vendors are going to be there. So come on out and enjoy the festivities,
We'll have
the
a flyer for it.
edibles. There are going to be a lot of different things. I know a lot of you, or some of you, it's not yet passed. So many of you have to have medical marijuana cards in order to, I guess, enjoy the festivities and the foods and the different infused bakeries and food that is going to be there with the
Drinks.
vendors. So come on out. The dispensaries will be there. You'll be able to speak to a few of the vendors. So we want many of you to come out. If you can travel, come on in. You want to reach out to us for more information on that event, please do. We will let you know all about it. You can also be a vendor if that's something that you are interested in and you have your products that you infuse. We'll be happy to have you there at the event. So it's going to be October 29th for that is the actual date we've been speaking about. So please, please, please listen out and stay tuned, so that you could see all the changes and the events and the vendors that'll be there. We're going to have t-shirts. We're going to have all the different little festivities and little things
Music,
for
everything.
many of you. So come on out.
Music, food, and fun, and also some education on the, the different things
Yes.
that cannabis can bring, different qualities and attributes, positive attributes that can help with your wellness, mental health wellness as well.
Exactly, and that's a big part of it from Missouri Cannabis Coalition. What we offer is the education part of it for the communities of people that don't know a lot about marijuana and what it can do for your health, and help to better you. So come on and learn all about it instead of thinking it's a drug. Okay, because
And
many people still have that mindset it's a drug. No, marijuana is not a drug. Marijuana is being prescribed to many people for many illnesses. There's a lot of information that you can receive. So come out so that you're not as closed-minded as you are today and learn about it. You may like it. There may be something you may want to try. So you don't have to smoke it. There are different ways of taking it. It's not only smoking marijuana. You also have infused. It's infused oils. You have rubs. There's all kind of things that is in marijuana. You have chewables. A lot of different things. So we hope to see you there. We'll be
but
glad.
I'm a huge advocate, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a huge
You're
advocate for all of that.
you probably already picked up on
I'm a huge advocate. Well, mainly my therapist and psychiatrist. When I went through my journey of healing myself mentally, I noticed that a lot of different doctors they recommended prescriptions of all these different kind of medications that I've never heard of. And it's funny that we talk about it because a lot of people say bad things about marijuana when I feel as though the different medications that were prescribed to me, they're a lot more deadly and strong and life altering than marijuana is, you know? So
that.
that's one argument that I always stick with. I allowed them to prescribe me Xanax. And with Xanax, I found myself just kind of like staring off into space and sleeping a lot, and I didn't feel like I was myself, you know. So I
Mm-hmm.
always, with me, I try to stick towards. I stay away from all the prescription drugs if I can, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. And there are a lot of drugs. They have a lot of after effects too. I mean, they can do a lot
Right,
bad damage to
right,
you. More so than worrying about marijuana. It's not going to do much to
right.
you. Anyway. It's not going to do anything to you. It's only going to help you. And it's not an addictive. It's not addictive drugs or anything like that. So come out and get educated. Come out and enjoy the festivities. We'll be glad to have you there at the event. So we're going to go on and go into our commercials. And we hope that you continue to tune in with us. We'll be waiting to see you back on the other side. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned.
Programs like this are made possible by Neighborhood Planet Broadcasting Systems, Neighborhood Planet Network, iBlisters Digital Media Creative, and from contributions to NPNTv from viewers like you. Thank you.
What's up? I can't hear you. Can you all hear me? I can't hear you. I'm not sure if y'all can hear her. I know I can't. Can y'all hear her? Jackson. Try going out of the studio and go back in. All right, this is my show now, y'all. No, I'm kidding. So hopefully she gets everything working to get back in. I guess while we waiting, um, let's see. I got some. Sorry about that, y'all. There we go.
How about now?
Boom, we in there.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, all right. So I don't know what happened. I guess we had a little glitch.
So good.
Yes, yes, Charles. The weather looks nice. The sun is still up there, huh?
Yes. It's
It's a
almost
little
7,
dark on this end.
Really.
Yeah,
We probably have another, what, 30, 45 minutes of daylight?
yeah. Oh, it looks good. It looks good and bright out there. It
Yeah.
does. So you did 10 miles today, you say?
Oh, I know, right? I did not anticipate on doing all those miles. Trust me. I kind of, number one, I got lost. I got lost in the neighborhood, so that
You
added
got
on
lost
like
for 6 miles, huh?
I know, right? But it was a good walk. It was
Wow.
a good walk. The weather is great outside. It was perfect.
It's really hilly over there too.
Right, right.
Oh my
I
goodness,
saw
you
some
got a
good
great
scenery.
workout.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
should be going for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's really nice over there. I really like it. When I was there, I did go to the park over there. It's a nice park. I didn't see the beach though. I didn't know they had a beach.
Yeah, the Creve Coeur Lake. It's
The
somewhat like a
lake is
beach.
the beach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Funny. Nice one.
I would laugh, huh?
I know, right?
But no, I was yeah, because you said the lake is the beach. You called the lake the beach.
I know, right? That's the closest we're gonna get to a beach over here.
There's no sand over there though, is it?
Yeah, they have sand.
Oh, okay, so it is a beach.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
like a little beach. And they have kayaks and canoes. It's a good time.
yeah, I did see that.
Paddleboard.
It was so hot that day. Oh, I wish I could have enjoyed it a little more. It was so hot. We sat around the lake, a little while, me and my sister, and talked. Um, We talked for a long time, but it was the sun was really beaming on us, so we didn't stay very long. But it was a
Mm,
nice scenery just to look at it.
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
definitely
So
got
you
in
got
that workout.
so you got lost for a while. So you was lost for a long time then.
Yeah, and I'm on my health kick this week anyway. I'm on a bit of a diet. Over the weekend, I indulged too much in the food, so I'm trying to eat light this week so I can make sure I look good for the weekend, you know.
Yeah, actually, I had just salads. I don't know if y'all have just salads there. Those some good, pretty good restaurants. I had created my own salad that today, and I thought it was really good. I only had a chicken salad, and I had chickpeas in it, little red onion in it, and ginger vinaigrette dressing with a little
Mhm.
light Parmesan cheese. So it was pretty good. It was pretty
Could you
good.
eat salad every day? Could you do
I
that
ate it.
every day?
Can I do it every day?
Yeah,
I can. I would have to change like tuna, and then I have to go fish, and then I have the
yeah,
tuna, and then I gotta go fish. But I can do it. I can do a salmon. I can do a
yeah.
tuna, and I can do it myself. I don't have to go to just salads. I mean, you're gonna get the same taste, exact same taste.
Right,
So, I think my what I'm gonna go through doing my challenge is I'm gonna be changing the dressings.
right, right.
I'm gonna get into dressings. I'll be telling y'all all about the good dressings because the salad is the salad, the spinach this is the spinach, the arugula is the arugula, but I'll
Right,
be talking about the dressing.
right.
And then I have to
I
find
finally
dressing. I
graduated
can't be
to
eating the fatty dressing because they have the ranch. Ranch
right.
is probably bad for you all of a
That's the
sudden.
worst one.
Huh?
That's the worst one. And I finally crossed over into
I
the
don't care
world
too
of
much for ranch.
vinaigrettes.
I don't care anyway. I like blue cheese, but that's probably a bad one too.
Mm-mm.
You don't like the blue cheese?
Mm-mm. I don't like the
Why
smell
do
of
you
blue
do that?
cheese. Mm-mm. I don't
I
like
like
the
the blue
smell of
cheese. It tastes good though. It really tastes good. I like it.
what you
But you
like
know
blue
what?
cheese
And as
crumble
I said, I would like for everyone to go into this. Come on, challenge
into what?
yourself. Get off the meat. Get off the meat. It's too high anyway.
Get off the meat.
Get
That's a
off the meat. That's the challenge. Get off the meat. Getting off the meat. And I know people have, I don't think I'm have too much of a challenge getting off the meat. It's the pastas for me. Getting off the
mm,
pasta, getting
the
off the
carbs.
rice and the noodles and the spaghetti. That's
Mm,
more of my challenge than the meat. Bread is not. I don't care too much for bread anyway. But
mm,
the salads, I think I'll do good. I think I'm going to do really good with this diet. I just want to eat very healthy things. I want to make good choices in the things I'm going to eat. I really want it to be replenishing to the body. That's my main goal in doing this 90-day challenge. I want the best replenishing meals for my body. If it
mm.
takes the pistachios and the almonds and the different chickpeas, what else do they have out there? Quite a few things, that is really good for your body and your bones. I just
Fruit,
want to feel it.
fruit.
The fruit, lots of
Yes.
fruit. And I
Hmm.
want that. I want to feel it. I really want to feel it. My goal is to feel that, how that vegan feel is. Am I going to feel lighter on my feet? Am I going to have more energy? One thing I want to get out of this is energy. I want to get the feeling, the good feeling. I already feel good, but I think
Right.
there's an ultimate feeling to letting go meat. I know when I first let go drinking soda,
Mm,
I felt that. I
right.
felt that. Yes. And anytime I get a little heavy, eating all the trash foods, the fast foods and all that, when I get a little heavy, I feel it in my feet. Because I
Mm,
wear heels. So first thing that's gonna press down is the weight. So I feel
mm.
it in my feet. So I didn't like that. So I tend to back up off the food when I feel my feet getting, when I feel my shoes getting a little tight. So
Right,
I have to let that go because I love my heels and I am not gonna let them go because I'm trying to eat too much. I'm gonna have to let the food go.
right, right.
So
All the,
yeah, so
all the,
come on
all
with the 90-day challenge with us. September the 15th is the day. I'll try, every Wednesday we'll try to give you guys some great meals to try to implement into your diets. If you're having challenges, please let us know. Comment, engage in our next during this 90-day challenge. Engage in our platform. Let us know how you're feeling. Is it making you feel bad? Is it keeping you in the breast bathrooms? What is this doing for us? Everything, your body is gonna transform. What is it gonna do for us? And I want to see it. I want to see all of you. I want to see your skin start to shine. I want to see your teeth start to get a little whiter. I really believe a lot of things can happen. I'm looking for a whole lot out of this vegan, going vegan. I really am. I am trusting in him that he's going to let me know that there's a better way of eating. So, whoever wants to join in with us, you know what? Send us send us a Insta message. Let
yeah.
us know
Yeah.
in the DMs, get in our DMs. Let us
Win
know
with
you
us
up
or
for the
watch us
challenge.
win.
You're going to be challenging with us. We'll be looking out for you. And you know what? We thank each and every one of you for tuning in to our shows. We want you to comment. You want you to tell us what is it that we can do different. Are there comments that we can, or are there communications that we can talk about that you're interested in and you would like to hear others speak about? Are you having challenges at home with your children? Are you having challenges with your mate? What is it they're doing that you really just that pet peeve, something that you don't like? You want to talk to someone. Everyone needs someone to talk to feel good about. We're here to kind of help you feel good just like we are and laugh. Come on, enjoy the laughter. Huh?
No, I was saying someone decided to cut grass next door.
Oh yeah. I don't even hear it. I can't hear it.
Good, good.
Yeah, the phones are pretty good. They block out that sound. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this Wednesday, September 7th, with Charles and myself, your host, Vernita Williams, on Smart Black Woman TV. We're on NPNTv. And of course, I would like to bring back, please join in October 29th, our event with Missouri Cannabis Coalition. We're looking to see you there. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Goodbye.
Programs like this are made possible by Neighborhood Planet Broadcasting Systems, Neighborhood Planet Network, iBlisters Digital Media Creative, and from contributions to NPNTv from viewers